And with that being said, you say you started, I guess, to experiment with the music as early as 14, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, around like 13, 14. Got the computer. My mom was like around the hood, like we'd just get like little money, go to the Goodwill, get an old computer. It was a program called, they call it FL Studios now, but back then it was like Fruity Loops. So we really started on like Windows computers. We go get the Goodwill computer, hustle up, sell some Game Boys and shit, whatever. Get a broke computer, get a hard drive from something else, put that shit together, and we start making music right on Fruity Loops, just shorties, just doing it for the love, wanting to be like the early stages on some Soulja Boy shit. That was like my era,
You
trying to do that. Yeah, I was rapping. Yeah, I started rapping. On God, on God.
You still got some of that old music, some of your old tapes?
Yeah, I got a couple little songs in the vault, man. Back in that probably never came off like spityourgame.com or some MySpace like the old days. I've been stopped rapping,
Why you ain't pushing yourself, man?
See, that's what a lot of people don't know, man. Like, and I'm glad you asked that question. See, you got to know when to be. For me, I'm always been the best role player. I feel like a lot of niggas feel like they Michael Jordan. You hear me? Like they LeBron. They got to be the star of the team. I always known. I say this every day. I was Ray Allen. I was gonna be the one that made that winning shot and go home and live good. You hear me? But I felt like I was always meant to help catapult the other people to the next level. I wanted to be behind the scenes. I wasn't trying to be like, the guy in front of everything. I was more so trying to be who I am, like behind the scenes. And then I just knew that shit was ass. Like, I'm gonna keep it real, I could spit a bar too, but sometimes just being able to say, like, cats come to me now, Nico, I'm hard. This 16, that don't mean nothing, bro. Like, did you make a good song? Do they want to hear the song? Like, is they gonna stream it? And I did it like, I'll play my music, I get in the car, and I cut this shit off. Like, I don't want to hear all this deep life shit. I cut on some Drake. So I realized, like, yeah, this shit dead. I ain't gonna, have to let it go. For real, for real.
Nothing wrong with that, man. Like you said, you just knew that wasn't your position.
Yeah, got too old for that. Yeah, I was like 23. For real, the same person that's managing me now, it's an interesting story. Like, I was 23. I had a full-time job in a factory, probably like 2 jobs, Walgreens and shit. I'm hustling, like just not hustling, but like hustling all day. 2 jobs, 2 full-time jobs. You know what I'm saying? I buy my equipment piece by piece, make payments on it. I grabbed all my shit and I kind of left the gig. My manager, he was telling me, well, I didn't. Right before I left the gig, I say, let me run that back. My current manager, shout out to Nick Steele. At the time, he was gonna manage my rap career. I'm like 22, right before I met my girl. And he told me like, hey, bro, you can't go to work on Thursday and Friday. You got some shows. You got this feature set up. And I'm thinking like, bro, I live on my own. I ain't got no family. Well, I got family, but our relationships wasn't intact. You feel me? Like, nah, I'm not about to quit my job for this shit. Like, I don't want it that bad. Like, he was so serious. It let me know like, nah, this ain't for me. Like, at least the rap side of it. But I could just take my knowledge and put that behind the artist, So that's what I'm doing.